Donald Trump for president, plenty of employment, make America great, every man pulls his weight with Trump as president.
Get out here very shortly. Thanks again. Have a great night. Come on. What time is it? 5:15? Well, okay. I hope you guys are louder than that for Mr. Trump because he's used to large crowds. Enjoy yourself. Just coming in, just wanted to say a few things. There are some holes in the middle, so if you guys wouldn't mind just scooching in so that the people that are coming from the other room or coming from the bathroom can get in easier. Thank you. You guys are so sweet to do that. That's Iowa nice for us, right? Thanks so much. Have a great night.
Literally half the man I am today. I'm here to introduce a person I think that I've really come to know and admire, a person I trust, America. And in that speech, Ronald Reagan said it's a time for choosing. And man, is it ever a time for choosing. The next President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
We'll have a little fun today. You know, we just did the big television thing downstairs. So they said, could you come up and say hello to a few friends? And I would love to do that. And we're going to have a little fun. We'll do some question and answers. And then I'll get back on the plane. I hate to leave Iowa. You know, I hate to leave. Can I stay? Can I stay at your house? We've had a great relationship with Iowa. We've had a lot of fun. I've been here a lot. I've made so many new friends. And it's been tremendous people. Hardworking people. They love working. They love money, right? They love money coming out. But they really like the work, and they're proud of their country. And I was telling somebody, like me, they love our country, and they want to see it really happen. And lots of problems we have, but we're going to straighten it out. We're going to make it so great. We're going to make it great again. You know what I say is, you're like your hat. That says very distinctly, right? Stand up. Let me see. Look at that hat. Make America great again, right? So we've had a very interesting time over the last couple of weeks. We did 60 Minutes. I did 60 Minutes not so long ago. You saw that. Then last week, Saturday Night Live. I don't know if anybody saw that. Got much higher ratings than Hillary Clinton. That's nice, right? So that was good. But I mean, not even close. So that was good. Actually, one of the highest ratings they've had in years. And it was really a lot of fun doing it. What I think I'm going to talk about a little bit, because downstairs some of you were probably at the television show downstairs, and what I want to talk a little bit about is what's going on with respect to the border and illegal immigration. And then we'll do some questions. And
I'll tell you, one of the ways to help make America great again is everything that we have done. If you're wearing a product from Maxim Advertising tonight, a lot of you are, you'll look in there and you'll see the label and you'll see Made in the USA. You'll see it on these
with me, and they actually came here because we're going someplace else that we're doing some crazy deal, and I have some very talented people. And I said, you know, the internet is being used by ISIS to recruit, and what they're doing is they're essentially salesmen. I mean, they're taking our youth, they're taking people, probably not even. He's going to crawl under a rock and he's going to come in, he's going to get us, and you better go get him or check him. And the reason I said, I mean, I'm like a smart guy, like all of us, and I watched this guy making these very terrible statements. So I wrote about a guy named Osama bin Laden. Who knew that he was going to knock down the World Trade Center? And thousands and thousands of lives, and people, by the way, beyond the 3,000 people that died, you have people that are devastated. You have families that are devastated. I see the people every year when they have a vigil. People are just devastated. They're not going to forget what happened to their sons and their daughters and their brothers and fathers and mothers, and they're never going to forget it. You know, a lot of people say time. I don't think you're going to have time. I don't think it's going to be time. So I see what happens, but I said that, and Joe Scarborough said, well, when was that written? It was 2000. Well, it was like 18 months, I guess, before the World Trade Center. He said, whoa, that's amazing. Trump said this before the World Trade Center came down. I do that stuff. That's what we need. We need somebody that knows what's happening, that has an understanding. These politicians don't have it. They don't have it. They're all talk. They're no action. All they want to do is get reelected. They don't give a damn about anybody. And they don't have the ability. They're not going to make good trade deals. They don't know what corporate inversion is, which is basically, you know, the corporations are leaving and they're dropping the jobs here. They go into other countries. Politicians don't even, I was talking to two of them not so long ago, and I've been bringing it up big, because corporate inversion is a big problem. We're going to lose a lot of companies out of this. You know, the old days, they'd move from New York to Florida to save tax. Now they're moving from the United States to another country. It's not what we need. We need, and you know, this is serious business. We can't be nice. We can't be, we have to, this is very, very serious business. So I will
Signed my keep-off.
Good.
And 3 days later, I showed it to Michael Oren in Chicago.
Right.
And he was amazed that you signed this yarmulke. And he gave me a Michael Oren dare.
Okay.
And the dare was, I wrote a book with a vision, a dream. I thought it was going to be for Barack Obama. I pitched it to him. He totally blew me away. That he would invite kids from all over the country on the White House grounds and ask every child in the world to root out symbolic weeds of hatred to help fulfill the vision of Martin Luther King. Last September, I even told that to Martin III in Ferguson. Totally blew me away. The dare was that I had already begun getting the Jewish community in the United States, informing them of what my dream is and communicating this dream to you. I think you are the ultimate cheerleader in the United States, and you can make not only America great again, you can make the planet great again.
That's very nice. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I wasn't sure. It was getting a little bit long. I was going to say hurry up. Now I'm glad I didn't hurry him up. It was a very nice. I appreciate it very much. That's really nice. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Well, my dad has actually just served 30 years in the National Guard up in Johnston, Michigan.
Good.
And
National Guard. Good.
my
Where's your dad? Is he here?
no, he had to work today.
That's good. Tell him I said that's what he should be doing. That's good. Go ahead.
But the thing that I'm kind of worried about, knowing that my dad's in the National Guard, he was informed by kind of upper bosses and him that
It destroyed this section. That's how I got to know you, by watching what destruction took place here when I'm watching 60 Minutes that night. So we're not going to have it. Everybody's depressed. It was my answer to the man with the colleges. I said, you know, he's a great guy. He's done a great job. But we have to get spirit in this country. This country does not have spirit. And we have a tremendous unemployment. Probably it's 25%, not the 5.2 that you read about. That's nonsense. That's put there for the politicians so they look good. You have tremendous unemployment in this country, and it's a real problem. We're going to solve it. Yes? Go ahead.
I think you were. I was wondering, so our senior senator Chuck Grass.
You can do ethanol. I'm totally in favor. I want to see whatever you can do. We have to get away from the Middle East. Now, the good news is with the fracking, it turned out with all of the modern technology, over the last 5 years, we never realized it. We're sitting on a gold mine. And we have enough energy under our feet now to take care of us for many, many hundreds of years. So that's so great. We never knew that. 5 years ago, we had no idea. We thought we were going to be reliant on the Middle East and Saudi Arabia. We still should have kept the oil when we left Iraq, right? We should have kept the oil. We didn't do that. Our geniuses didn't do that. They said, "Oh, how could we do such a thing?" But we are a very rich, potentially very rich country. Wind will need subsidy. It's going to have subsidy. Yes, yes, sir.
Could you give us a little more of your analysis of the Carson campaign?
The Carson campaign?
Yeah, because when he's been asked some questions about foreign policy, he gets the deer in the headlights look.
He hasn't, dear. I didn't say it. Go ahead. Now that you have a mic, say exactly what you. I didn't say it. I refuse to get in trouble. He was incapable of learning. That's devastating. I mean, this thing is, we love our area, our towns, our cities. We're going to be involved with foreign policy for a little while, folks. We got to get rid of that cancer out there. There's a lot of things happening. We have to be really good and really sharp on foreign policy, or we're going to have bigger problems than we've ever had. And you understand, I think when I say that, you understand. You're the one that brought it up to me. But then you go into the book, and what I did, and I'm just going to go quickly, but, he wrote a book a while ago before he was going to run for office, and he said he suffers from pathological disease. Pathological disease is a big problem. That's not a curable disease unless you're taking medication. So he's suffering from pathological disease. And he said, he's pathological temper, pathological disease in the same sentence. And I said, that's big. I said, do the people of Iowa know? Because the one person that's staying with me in the polls in Iowa, not elsewhere, not anymore. By the way, the new polls come out, I'm doing great. In Massachusetts, 48 for Trump, and I think it's 9, right? It's 9 or something for whoever's second. And I just think Tom Brady likes me. I'm telling you, Tom Brady said great things about me. So that helps. When you're in Massachusetts, if Tom Brady says good things, that helps. And he's a great guy. Tom Brady's a great guy, by the way. And he is a seriously good quarterback. Do we agree? You could use him on Iowa and or Iowa State, but not doing badly, right? Boy, could you guys use him. Iowa's doing very well, and Iowa State's doing good. So anyway, but when you talk, just to finish off, so I talked about that. Then I said, he wrote about he tried to hit his mother over the head with a hammer. I said, what's that? I'll bet nobody in this room did that. But he tried to hit his mother over the head with a hammer. I said, what? And I'm seeing this. And then I see that he hit his friend in the face with a padlock. Boom, really hard. I wasn't exactly thrilled with that, folks. I wasn't happy with it. Anyway, we've had, by the way, over the last 48 hours, actually since the last debate, because we did well in the last debate, and we've had tremendous polls come down. I mean, really strong, really strong polls. We've had some 38 to 20, 38, I think it was 142 to like 19, 18. And it wasn't Carson and second. It was, some other people that I'll start doing a number on them because believe me, lightweights, you don't want to have them. So anyway, we've had some tremendous polls come down. Go ahead. Did you have a question? Go ahead.
Mr. Trump, you don't have to worry about me because you got me.
Ago, I put in a plan, which is a very good plan. Some of the veterans are waiting. These are people that fought for us. They've lost arms, they've lost legs, they've lost worse than that. And they can't even get to see a doctor. The waiting time in a reception room for a doctor now is the longest as of 3 months ago on a Wednesday. I remember it was a Wednesday. 3 months ago on a Wednesday is the longest. Okay, how about we'll take one more if it's a good one. If it's a bad one, we'll keep going until we get a good one. Okay, go ahead.
Very tired of the political landscape and unaccountability of everything. How are you going to help us get some accountability back in the political life?
Well, we're going to get accountability. Again, I've never been a politician. I've been a huge jobs producer. I produced tens of thousands of jobs. I built tremendous projects all over, big businesses and projects, mostly projects, real estate deals. And I'm proud of it. I've taken care of a lot of families. They didn't have to worry about Obamacare, which is a disaster, which we're repealing and replacing. It's a disaster. The premiums, you talk about health care, you see what's going on with premiums. And, they're going through the roof. So we are going to get people to do the right thing. And we can't elect another politician. I know these people. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. I dealt with politicians all my life. I have nothing against politicians. I said in the other room on the television interview, I said they want to the thing they're really good at is getting reelected. And I've dealt with it all my life. I've done very well. If you can't do well with a politician, then you shouldn't be in business, okay? I've done great with the politicians. Now I'm on the other side. I'm self-funding my campaign. I'm putting my own money in. These guys are all using the super PACs. We sent 9 or 11 letters out. We don't want super PACs. We sent letters to these super PACs. I could have so much more money in terms of, I have more money than all of them anyway. But it's my money. But Bush has like $100 million. Bush. He's got all. let me tell you, he's totally controlled by the people that gave him that money. Bush. So is Rubio. Rubio's totally controlled by the people that gave him the money. Do you know yesterday Rubio was in California doing a fundraiser for himself? Instead of going in, they had a very important committee meeting for ISIS and what's going on with the whole Homeland Security thing. And Rubio was in California doing a fundraiser. He's missed more votes than anybody. His attendance is abysmal. And he wants to be, you know, if I were from Florida, I mean, this isn't your problem, but we elect this guy who's ambitious, and you elect him senator. Then he doesn't show up to vote. I'd be damn angry. And interestingly, in Florida, I'm killing him in the polls. I'm killing him. But I can understand it. If I were from Florida, and I elect this guy, and he's never shows up to vote because he's campaigning, and other people campaign and they go in and vote, more than him at least, but I would be very angry. But yesterday, with what just happened in Paris, he's out in California and he's raising money so that he can buy ads so that you people can see how wonderful he is, right? And he's out there raising money, and he's not going to Washington to learn about Homeland Security, and he's on one of the committees. I think it's outrageous, I'll tell you. I'm so sick and tired of politicians, and I think it's why I'm doing well. I mean, I can be more politically correct than anybody. Hey, look, I went to Ivy League school, and I was smart. I was a good student. It wasn't hard for me. You know, it was like all of the stuff. But I'll be honest with you. I think that it's now time. This whole thing with political correctness, and I always say, you don't see Merry Christmas anymore, right? Because it's not politically correct. Guess what, folks? When I win, if I win, when I win, whatever, I will tell you, we're going to all be saying Merry Christmas again. That I can't. So I just want to thank you all. Oh, look at this. I remember him, right? Come on.
All right. Chuck and the guys back there in the back wanted to let you guys, well, one, to thank Mr. Trump again for his time and for coming here. You know that there are brand new, made in America, Trump Make America Great caps again.
I got something out of this.
Yeah, absolutely. Brand new buttons.
Where's that?
And made in America right here. Hope that he is the next president of the United States.
Thank you, everybody. Great honor. Thank you. Thank you very much.
After Donald Trump speaks, he comes out to a rope line to meet the audience. The Secret Service monitors the crowd as Donald shakes hands, greets, and signs items. He also sometimes poses for photos. I gave Donald a brochure from Architects and Engineers for 9/11 Truth about the suspicious collapse of the World Trade Center towers, including Building 7, to take with him. Mr. Trump, please review this brochure about over 2,000 architects and engineers who question how the World Trade Center towers came down when they were built strong to withstand a plane and want a new investigation, including Building 7, which was not even hit by a plane.
In terms of monitoring of the community,
We have to have a state.
As the song says, you can't always get what you want, but at least he looked at it and signed it.
Waiting for it. I don't know what he was at.
all right.
I'm going too far. I'm going to South Carolina tomorrow. Are you going to be there?
Staying in Des Moines. I can't get out of here to go to South Carolina. She's had Secret Service and said, Mr. Chauvel, the Paris attacks and taxes are paid. How the Paris attacks
I would do it.
campaign? I'd love to if the Paris attacks. You talked about how they've been attacking.
He is being a strong leader, and I think probably you've seen the polls have gone very much up since that time.
What do you think about
Mr. Trump!
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Okay,
Thank
great.
you, everybody.
Okay, great.
I'll be ready to feet up there.
Look at you.
We have the biggest corn crop.
Okay, great. All right. If I get with Brad Nagel. Sure. Marshall's preliminaries. I'd like to do a movie because this is